Hey, well, it's kind of getting very late, or rather very early in the morning. But I've got the door closed, and this beautiful new mic that was gifted to me is gonna pick up my low volume ramblings pretty well, I've discovered. And thank you to my sister from another mister. You know who you are. Uh, anyway, just wanted to kind of ramble about writing. Um, I've taken advantage of some free time, and I talked about that earlier. And I have hit a couple of milestones, made a couple of big goals for this year, made them happen. And what I will say is that I'll say now is that my novel, The Big Ugly, is finished. And of course, that's not going to include certain things like, revisions, reformatting, and all that good stuff. Still unsure what I'm going to do with this big beast. It's like I'm really seriously still thinking about the idea of separating it into three separate, because it is in three separate sections anyway. So I'm going to probably bust it down into a trilogy and try to kind of push off, three smaller kind of interwoven novels. But we shall see. Stuff like that seems to work real well. I'm not J.R.R. Tolkien, and this is not Lord of the Rings, but it's something that I've looked at, and I think it could possibly work. But it's something I'm looking at, thinking about. But in addition to that, tonight I completed my new book of poetry, the 2 a.m. poems, and and that'll be undergoing kind of the same process, revisions and whatever else is required. Anyway, the 2 a.m. poems, we are talking the inauguration of the wee hours here. This is a dark beast, and it's got stuff ranging from back in the 90s to stuff written over the last few years. I'm going to read you a selection from that right now. This is called How I Quit Drinking. The surgery is postponed. My big toe is swollen, red, oozing some horrible blood and pus combo. The surgeon is worried, even if the infection wasn't there. The procedure looks to remove a toe bone and replace it with a little silicone nubbin designed to make the toe more flexible. What are the chances my body will reject the artificial part? As we await the verdict, they pump an intravenous antibiotic bomb into me. I had a tolerance for this kind of treatment as a kid. Now as an adult, it's this railroad spike of an IV needle impaling the back of my hand makes me feel wounded, skewered. The anesthesiologist, a funny lady, keeps us entertained. I've seen this kind of thing before, she tells us. I can tell when they're going to make it and when they're not. One thing I can tell you is that I can already see neuropathy has won this battle. Whether you lose the toe now or later, you're going to lose it. My advice to you is let the toe go. It doesn't have to be a bad thing. Have a party. I'm not saying have a laugh or anything, but make the most of it. My wife and I have a serious discussion, our various concerns, which on my end is a double-barreled dose of addiction and family history, as well as the obvious health threats. Okay, she says, are we going to do this? I tell her yes, with the caveat that if I lose the toe, I'm buying a couple of 40s and getting smashed. So the pact is made. A week later, the infection is gone and I get the surgery, minus the artificial part. I just get the bone removed. 3 years on, we're still sober, and I still have the toe. And with that, I'm going to kind of bid you adieu for the night, and I'm sure we'll catch up with each other and have some more fun later on. Catch you on the flip-flop.